There's been another week of Eastenders, which means it's time for a weekly catch-up. Firstly, I want to talk about Linda and her drinking problem. But she doesn't have a drinking problem. Definitely doesn't have a drinking problem. Okay, she might have a drinking problem. I just want to say personally, Kelly Bright did an amazing performance. The way this episode was put together, I loved it. I've seen a fair few people who were really upset with the fact it was a solo person focused episode, but I think she carried it really well, and she had so many moments that I'm sure you sat there and you thought, oh, somebody's back! Definitely done that a couple times. This is like looking in a pink glittery mirror. And when your mum tells you, look, if you go out, you better remember your keys. However, it gets to about 5 a.m. and here you are like... So yeah, I really loved the episode. But why is she drinking so much? Why is she drinking so much? We finally found out in the following episode as we got the flashback as to what's been going on. Martin had been hired to kill Keanu, but could he go through with it? I really like these scenes because to me it was like, you know, back in the day when you used to go to the market and you get a BB gun and then you'd wait for like the perfect Saturday and you sort of just torture your little brother for a bit.
Martin, shut up. What are you doing, Martin? Hey, shut up!
And then it would go too far and he'd get a hold of the gun, so then you have to fight. And eventually your mum comes in and you both sort of don't really know what's going on, but luckily she can cover it all up.
The amount of blood there'll be no way of telling exactly where he was shot. And we could smear some of it over your head as well.
That's right, Linda just so happens to stumble across Martin just before he wants to kill Keanu. And she does the thing that, this is one thing you have to admire about drunk people, right? There is a moment where you are just hungover enough and still drunk enough that you can see life as if it is the Matrix. She kicked into action so well. She went from being like, clean up, you know, we got to do this mafioso style, this is how we're going to get rid of the body, etc., to being like, all right, what if we faked it and I'll direct the scene for you.
Ready?
They had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going on, but they pulled it off. And I like the way they explained to us that storyline. Those have been the major storylines. I want to keep it kind of focused because other than that, we've got Daniel acting like my sleep paralysis demon when you check if he's actually there. Oh! And Dottie sounded like me when I found out how much I was getting from my grandma's will.
I will find out which one of these lowlives tried to steal from my grandma.
After a night of furious masturbation, Sonia finally realizes that internets have a history. Better delete that quickly. Shouldn't be using the family PC really, should you? You're in the middle of the kitchen, love. What are the 3 known things that can take down Phil Mitchell? Alcoholism, a wrench, and a mother fighting for her children.
Wait! No!
Don't you hate it when you ask for an apple juice and the waiter brings out an orange juice?
Don't you ignore me!
She was certain that Phil had killed her son, and she wasn't wrong to be fair to her. However, seeing this, Martin's guilt finally kicked in, and he decided if there's anyone that should know that Keanu was still alive out there, it's Karen. And I think that was the perfect little moment. It shows us the humanity. Martin is coming back down to being who he was. He's gone through this. He's finding love and reasons to live again and not just throw it all away. And Karen has her peace of mind. Anyway, love to everyone that's been replying, engaging on this, and also just for a bit of fun, all the little clips and stuff that don't make it into this, go follow me on No Context Eastenders on Instagram, so you get all of it. Like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the episode, which should be on in like 30 minutes if I've got this out on time.